everybody, my name is Morah Devora, and today we're going to hear the story that is called The Incy Wincy Hider by Yafa Liba Gottlieb. Once in a garden, David saw a small spider spinning her web. "What use is that spider?" asked David. "And what use is her web?" "It's as flimsy as air. I wonder why the Creator wanted to make a spider." "Why indeed?" exclaimed the spider as she spun her web wider and felt more insulted with every spin. "My web is a well-woven wonder of fine artistry, and if you can't see why the Creator made me and my web, someday you will, so remember." Then she swung away on a silver strand, and David did not understand. What was she talking about? Until one day, when David had to run for his life away from King Shaul. Shaul was very upset with David. He had been upset ever since he and David had returned from battle. The women came out to greet him singing, "Shaul fought with thousands." Shaul was so happy when he heard them sing. But then the women sang about David. "But David fought 10,000, they cheered. That made Shaul very jealous. "Only 1,000 for me and 10,000 for David?" Shaul was so jealous that he wanted to hurt David. King Shaul's son, Yonatan, was David's best friend. Yonatan loved David and wanted to save his life. Secretly, Yonatan and David met. "Hide in the field," Yonatan said. "Watch for me, and I'll let you know if it's safe for you to come near where my father is. This is what I'm going to do. I will come to the field with a small boy and shoot some arrows. You just hide and listen. If I tell the boy, 'Get the arrows, they are near,' then my father isn't angry, and that means you are safe. But if I tell the boy, 'Get the arrows, they are far,' then you'll know my father wants to send his army to find you and catch you, and you have to run to the hills to save your life." David thanked his friend. He hid in the field and he waited. Yes, there was Yonatan with a small boy. David watched Yonatan shoot the arrows. 1, 2, 3. Then Yonatan called to the boy, "Get the arrows! They are far! Hurry to the hills, David!" David ran to the hills. The hills were steep with sharp rocks and riddled with caves, and David could hear Shaul's army creeping up close behind him. "Where is he? He must be here. He can't be far." Shaul's soldiers poked the rocks and searched the caves with their sharp eyes and their sharp spears. "Not in this one. That David is quick and clever, isn't he? But he's not far, and he won't escape us. Our soldiers have surrounded all of these hills." David was not far. He was close enough to hear. He could hear the soldiers' sandals grinding the pebbles right outside the cave where he was hiding. David ducked and crouched behind a rock. A rock! What good was a rock with Shaul's army all around? David called out to Hashem, "Master of the universe, you are my rock, and only you can save me." David looked up, and suddenly he saw the spider weaving her web broader and wider across the entrance of the cave. Outside, a deep voice was saying, "Look in this cave." "Don't bother," another voice replied. "David can't be in this one. Don't you see? This opening is covered by a spider web. If David had come in here, the web would be broken. On to the next cave we will look." David took a long breath, and he looked again at the spider and at the spider's web. A wonderful web! "An amazing web," David said. "Such a well-woven wonder of fine artistry. Just look. Anyone can clearly see the skill of the spider weaver and the wisdom of the Creator Hashem, who created everything with a purpose." And humbly David thanked the spider for her web and for the creator of the spider. The end.